Welcome to day 52. 50 other one videos done so far, and I'm learning a lot, and I hope you're learning also. I want to be a better person tomorrow than I am today. I want to be a better person next year, 365 days from now than I am today. And it's going to be based on the one thing. Gary Keller wrote a book called The One Thing. Now, Gary Keller is the guy that started Keller Williams, one of the largest real estate companies in the United States. They got thousands and thousands of people that work there, millions if not billions of dollars worth of real estate transactions every year. He wrote a book called The One Thing. And what is the one thing? If you could only work on one thing in your life, what would it be? Habits. People that are successful have great habits. Now, how do we get great habits? I believe the way to get a great habit we have to really work at. A bad habit, I don't have to work at it at all. For instance, I had a habit of smoking cigarettes. That was no problem to establish. All I had to do was smoke a couple cigarettes one day, smoke a couple the next day and the next day, and before long, I had a cigarette habit. And it took me a long time to break the cigarette habit. But as far as establishing a negative habit, no problem. Overeating, I can do that, no problem. Gambling, I can establish a gambling habit, no problem. But it's the good habits. The habit of saving 10% of every paycheck. The habit of spending time in prayer. The habit of waking up at the same time. Why is it good habits I have to use willpower to make that happen? Now, you can't use willpower directly to develop a habit. What I use my willpower for is to develop routines. If I use my willpower to make sure I do the same thing at the same time every day, that will establish a habit. A routine is something I have to think about, something I have to do in order to make it happen. A habit is automatic. I don't even think about it. Do you guys remember when you first started driving a standard shift car? Everything was conscious. Push the clutch in, let off the gas, or let off the gas, push the clutch in. Shift the car, let the clutch out, give it gas. You had to really think about it. Now you can get in a car, you can drive the car down the street and not even remember that you're shifting into gears and know what gear you're in. It's automatic. That's a habit. When it becomes automatic, you don't have to put any conscious thought into it. That's automatic. Using the little bit of willpower, I believe, and Gary talks about this in his book, The One Thing, is that we all start out with just a thimbleful of willpower. And every day we get just a little bit, and we can use it up, we need to use it up in a positive way, and that is by using it to create a great routine. And if we do something long enough, it will become a habit. It took me a year and a half to develop the habit of getting up at the same time every morning, 365 days a year. I used to get up at 2:30 in the afternoon. You're not going to be real successful if you get up at 2:30 in the afternoon, unless you're a surgeon and I don't even know if you could do it as a surgeon. But my first goal was to get up at noon, then it was to get up at 10, then it was to get up at 8, then it was to get up at 7, then it was to get up at 6, and now I get up at 4:50 every morning. And it took me a year and a half for that routine to become a habit. Use your willpower to develop routines that are important to you. Whether it's the routine of saving money, whether it's the routine of exercise, whether it's the routine of going to church, of praying, whatever the routines are, use the willpower that you have in order to create great routines. And if you do them long enough, they'll become automatic. You will feel uncomfortable not doing the things that you normally do on a routine once it becomes automatic. If you want to have success in your life, develop great routines which develop great habits. I appreciate you watching these videos. I'm working really hard to become a better person. I'm making these videos so that I have to live up to these expectations. I'm not just preaching. I'm living this. I'm trying to have a better life. I want to be a better father. I want to be a better husband. I want to be a better CEO. I want to be a better friend. I want to be a better follower of Jesus Christ. I'm taking the actions in order to become the kind of person I want to be. I do believe that winners take action, and I'm asking you to take action. Thank you.